Welcome everyone to our podcast. Today we're diving into a common struggle, feeling stuck in a rut and not being as productive as we'd like. Many of us feel like we're just going through the motions.
That really resonates with me. I often feel like I wake up, get caught in scrolling, and suddenly the day is over. It leaves me feeling like I haven't accomplished anything meaningful.
It sounds like you're trying to do too much at once, or perhaps you have a very grand vision for your day. Often, the biggest hurdle is simply getting started.
Thinking too big? What do you mean by that? I thought successful people always had huge plans and goals.
Not necessarily. The key is to start incredibly small. Imagine dedicating just 10 minutes a day to something productive.
10 minutes? That seems like such a tiny amount of time. How could 10 minutes possibly make a difference in building better habits?
That's the beauty of it. When the task is that small, your brain doesn't put up much resistance. It feels almost too easy to say no to.
So, by making it so manageable, you trick your brain into doing it? And does that small start actually lead to anything more?
Exactly, habits build very slowly, almost imperceptibly at first. Those small actions accumulate over time, creating a foundation. But what about motivation, which often fades?
Oh, motivation is a huge issue for me. Some days I feel really driven, but most days it's just not there. How do you keep going when you don't feel like it?
That's precisely why relying on motivation is a flawed strategy. Motivation is fleeting, it comes and goes. Instead, we need to build discipline.
Discipline sounds tough. How do you build discipline when you're feeling lazy or unmotivated?
You do the small task anyway. Even if you feel lazy, commit to those 10 minutes. It's about showing up for yourself consistently.
I struggle with that. If I miss even one day, I tend to give up completely. It feels like I've failed, so why bother continuing?
That's a very common trap. The important thing is to understand that missing one day is not a complete failure. The real failure is quitting altogether.
So, missing a day is okay, as long as I get back on track the next day. That feels much more achievable.
Absolutely. Focus on tracking your small progress and actively try to replace one bad habit with a slightly better one. Small, incremental changes are powerful.
Replacing bad habits sounds like a big undertaking. Can you give me an example of how to track progress or replace a habit effectively?
Think about improving just 1% each day. It could be reading one extra page, doing one extra push-up, or spending one extra minute on a skill. Over time, these small gains compound significantly.
1% improvement daily? That sounds so much less intimidating than trying to overhaul everything at once. It feels like something I could actually implement.
Precisely, the cumulative effect of consistent, small improvements is astonishing. It's about building momentum gradually rather than seeking massive, immediate results.
This approach seems much more sustainable. It takes the pressure off trying to be perfect from the start.
Exactly, the core principle is to focus on progress, not perfection. Don't let the pursuit of an ideal outcome paralyze you from taking the first small step.
That's a really valuable distinction. So, if I'm trying to build a new habit, what's the most crucial advice you can give me?
Start small and stay consistent. Even the smallest action, repeated daily, can transform your life over time. Build your life one day at a time.
Start small, stay consistent. That's a great takeaway. Thank you for sharing these insights. I feel motivated to try this approach myself.